welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Daboll. These guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
Cam Little to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And here we go from Philly. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. He's running with it. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you can just feel it's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Third down.
It's a sneak, Hurts. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Escapes a defender. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Back in time. Is in. off an excellent opening series. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. As this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who is efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First down.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Dart out of the shotgun. The right side is caught by Robinson. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Dart now. Setting up the screen. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 26-yard line.
You just get the play off. That one's complete, right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's taken down at the 7.
So many offenses will script Kate the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Caught out wide. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressive-ness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Now here he goes again. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5 block. That will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. Now here it goes down the right sideline. down. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. One play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. On first down, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Dart looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Has it in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He'll get this one to Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for an Eagle.
It's on first down. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And again, here's Hurts. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles
First down throwing for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Throwing on first down, it starts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Giants using their first timeout. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Darts out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Dart gonna throw again. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This will wind up a touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Drake London. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Falcons are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Handoff now out of the gun. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. To throw, here's Dart. He's got Smith. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when the QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. From the red zone now. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Dart setting in the throw here. Throw is caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dart now against the blitz. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Giants tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This play goes for 36. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And Makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
6 on the play.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting him on the dive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants, first down.
Back to throw, here starts. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Your start now. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Catch made by Austin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 11.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. He dodged the tackle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. 30 at the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 21.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get a chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Back to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles in range for a game-winning score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on second down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Getting the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Give now to the running back. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one.